Now we have another big story for Los Angeles we've been working on. Lawns have been turning brown because of LA's tough new water restrictions. We found one yard, however, that's doing just fine, apparently in violation of the rules.
At 2 a.m. on a Saturday night, behind this stone wall, our camera catches the sprinklers watering the sprawling lawn on a night that the law says you can't water. What makes this so surprising is that this is the official residence of LA's mayor, Antonio Villaraigosa. We watched the mayor's residence this past month, and those backyard sprinklers were running at 2 in the morning on a Friday, a Saturday, a Sunday, and a Tuesday night, all in violation of the law. And he's not the only public official or agency we've caught violating LA's watering law. We watched LA City Fire Station number 61 last month and saw the sprinklers running at 7 in the evening nearly every night of the week. These sprinklers on the 134 freeway in Toluca Lake were gushing 2 hours a day, 7 days a week, what seemed like an unlimited amount of water.
We do not have unlimited water.
Do you rent the house? Do you live in
No, it's none of your business.
Residents say he's been living in this 3-story mansion, which was empty and going into foreclosure.
We feel unsafe. We can't sleep. We have families.
These are some of his neighbors who asked us to protect their identities. They say Wally made this a party house. Inside, we found booze and condoms scattered about. But where does all this produce really come from? And are the claims some farmers make really true?
Is everything grown in Irvine? Yeah.
We followed Jesse's truck on market days and saw him going to the big wholesale warehouses in downtown LA. He bought many of the types of items we saw him selling at farmers markets.
Can you show me where you're growing celery?
Celery? I don't think I have celery.
And what about the avocados he sells? Do you grow avocados anywhere here?
Avocados? No, not here in the lot.
Where do they come from?
I'll be honest, they came from somewhere else.
Now on NBC4, undercover investigation, and this one prompted the biggest state crackdown of its kind.
You're undercover.
You don't have any guns, knives, weapons, or anything on you? No, I don't. Okay, sir.
On a sting operation with the DMV. This DMV crackdown is in response to NBC4's undercover investigation, where we found 80% of the cars in a large section of downtown LA were displaying placards that often belong to other people. Our investigation found the placard is issued to this man, who's 70 years old. The placard on this hot dog truck was issued to a guy who's now dead. During this one downtown sting, the DMV wrote 46 criminal citations for placard misuse, a record for a DMV sting of this kind.
But many streets with posted signs aren't being swept at all, including 24th Street, which is littered with all kinds of dirt and trash, and where Officer Smith was printing up a ticket.
No, are they sweeping today, do you know?
They're supposed to. If they're not, then there's an issue with them. They should be doing it everywhere.
John Saponi manages LA's entire street maintenance division.
The first 2 days, I didn't see a sweeper go by at all during that time.
Well, we have equipment breakdowns, lack of personnel, any variety of reasons.
But it turns out that some trucks are skipping out on a regular basis. Of 9 downtown streets monitored over 2 months, only 6 of them were swept weekly. Yet parking enforcement issued dozens of $60 tickets.
They gave you a ticket, but they didn't sweep the streets at all. That sucks, man. I'm really frustrated.
They've become a staple of American culture, and they're some of LA's most popular local businesses.
Ready?
But a hidden camera investigation
Testing. We sound all right?
goes inside these local hotspots where the law isn't always being followed. The manager tells us the health report is locked up and she doesn't have the key.
There's no one that can open that up?
Then the manager told me their B rating was just because of a sink leak.
He was leaking, I'm not really sure.
The sinks?
Yes.
But the report they wouldn't show me listed a dozen health violations, including one classified as a major offense for having PHF, or potentially hazardous foods, in their kitchen on inspection day. This fat burger has had a B rating for much of 2010, earning low health grades on 2 of this year's 4 inspections so far. We went undercover on 5 different dates when employees told us They wouldn't give us their report detailing why they earned a B rating, but the county health department did. And the real reasons for the recent bad grades? A whole slew of them, including insects in the kitchen and another major violation for potentially hazardous food. Just days after our third visit, the stand has a new grade on its window, an A, and now more than happy to give out a copy of the new report.
Nowadays, local owners are boosting business by handing out brochures, flyers, and postcards to any cars parked along city streets.
My windshield wipers do not work.
Crystal says daily ads have ruined her windshield wipers. But after much debate, the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals said putting ads on other people's cars is free speech, and that banning that type of advertising is unconstitutional. The argument is this: if you park your car on a public street, the general public has the right to use your car to advertise, even if it ends up doing damage.